to my channel. I am so glad you guys are here. If this is your first time, welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy your stay and you want to come back for more videos. If you do, click the subscribe button down below. The little bell next to that, if you click on that, that'll give you a notification of when I upload new videos. Welcome back to all my returning friends. I'm so glad you guys are here. Happy Saturday to you, June 17th. You'll probably see this on Sunday. I am going to be filming a floss tube update / whip parade. My last one was number 28. So my last one was 27, was like back in October. So I have an array of things. I'm not going to share my finishes because I don't know what all I finished. I mean, I have a stack over here in my chair, things that I finished. But that'll be when I get them FFO'd and then I'll share them that way. But we're just going to do a whip parade and get myself caught back up, get myself back in the swing of things. Doing videos here on my channel. And I'm just looking around at the array of stuff all around me. Oh, let's see. Just trying to think where I want to go. I don't even know. I guess we'll just dive right in. I think I've got like 16-ish whips, which is more than what I like. I like to have less than 10. 5 is my ideal. So I was trying not to do any new starts this year, trying to get caught up on some things. I was doing good up until May. May I went into patriotic stitching mode and I started lots of things. So these kind of all went on the back burner. So now I'm going to start shuffling them back in and trying to whittle down my whips. I'll have a few new starts here and there throughout the year, but I want to get some of these done. So we're going to dive right in. So this is in a project bag by Wendy. Cute little gnome. This is something that I purchased over the last 6 months from her. I love her bags and she makes them to the size that I like. But so I got the little gnomey bag. In here is Lincoln's Eagle by Teresa Kogut. And I started this, oh, so long ago. I don't even know if I have my card in here like I normally do for projects. I do. I started this back July 1st of 2021. So I need to get this finished. So it's on 20 count, Country Mocha, Ada, using all the called for floss, except for the white in the eagle. It was more of a grayish color and I switched it over to, what did I switch over to? Weeks Dye Works Whitewash is what I switched it over to. But this is where I'm at on that. And I did not iron any of these, so this is where I'm at on him. I am loving this. I want to get this finished so I can do the FFO idea that I saw at StitchCon 2021. Is that when I first got this? Yeah, I had to have been because that's when I picked it up, was when I was at StitchCon. So that's where I'm at on it. He's turning out really cute, but back in the bag he will go. And then let's see, make sure I put them back in their bags, and then I'm gonna just kind of plop them and then I'll take care of them later. This is just in a random bag. And this is another Teresa Kogut, Fox and Friends. And I'm trying to decide. I'm on the fence about doing the border on it. I haven't decided. I probably will do it. I don't know. But right now I'm just doing the fox and then the vines up there. And I think I'm going to be doing, I'll probably do the whole thing. What am I talking about? So I am doing mine on green apple. So I'm alleviating no, because that's green fabric that they did stitch this on. Don't mind me. It's been a while since I touched this. Grab. So I'm using all the called for. But anyways, it's a 32 count green apple. And I don't know if it's a Lugana, if it's an even weave, something or other. I started it March 1st of 2022, started it again on February 1st, picked it up and did a few more stitches in it. But this is where I'm at on him. He's looking so cute. But that's him, so that's more true to color of the fabric. He's turning out really cute. I like him. And next I have my Anne of Green Gables, and it's in my Anne of Green Gables project bag, and I don't remember who I got these from, and I don't even think I'm going to try to remember. But Anne of Green Gables on this. And this one I don't think I have a card, and I don't. This is just on an Aida 16 count, I do believe. And this is where I'm at on this one. She is close to a finish. So get her back out, and she's looking so cute. And get that done. I have an idea of how I want to finish this, I think. And I may gift it to a friend. And then the bag is so cute on the inside. It's got her in there. Let's see. Next in this Pretty Fall bag, another bag by Wendy, and this has got the gnome fabric. This fabric I got from the Dollar Tree, and I asked her if she could make a bag out of it, and I sent her the coordinating fabric that I wanted with it. So we have that. So in this bag is Playing with Jacks. That was the pattern. I don't want to show you the pattern. Let me open him up. And I am doing the alternate version. So this is Playing with Jacks. And I'm doing the alternate that I found on the website. If I remember, I'll have it linked down below where I found it. But the middle pumpkin is not the face. It's got the leaves on it. And I'm doing some of the conversions that they had in there for the shelf part of that. And everything back in there. So that's by the Cricut Collection. 32 count. It's a purple fabric. I don't know the dyer on it. It was gifted to me in a swap that I was in. Some of the color, so it's DMC floss, and then I'm using the Silken Autumn color. I'm just trying to think. Silken Autumn Bouquet. I have all my notes on the back of my little cheat sheets that I have. So I started this September 24th of 2022. And that's where I'm at. So the center pumpkin, as you see, has the leaves in it. And I altered the pumpkins as well with what the conversion that they had on the website. So this one is not the black and white that they had in there, so it's more of the purple colors. And then there are some different colors in the middle pumpkin here that I did. And I believe there were some color changes in this pumpkin as well. And down here. So I think all of the pumpkins kind of had some conversion. So the pumpkins are done. I have that part done. Something behind this, and I just dumped all my threads. Oh, Lord have mercy. So I just got to do the shelf part and then the border around it. So we'll get that pulled back out and taken care of. And pardon me while I pick these up. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. So the next bag that I have is another bag by Wendy. A lot of my bags are from Wendy. So this is fun fabric here, and I'll show you what the inside looks like once I take out my goodies in here. So that's what the inside looks like. She's so cute. So in this bag is Mouth of the Flower by Octavio Ocampo. And I started this one August 7th of 2022. It's on 32 count pastel lilac Belfast linen, and I'm using the called for floss on that. And this way, this is where I'm at on it. And again, there's wrinkles. I don't want, but I got the butterfly for the nose done, the mouth for the flower in there. So I'll get that going on there. And it doesn't look like lilac. It's more of a whitish color, but just a real pale, 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 pale color. But that one's stitching up nicely. Got pull that one back out. So you look at all these, and some of them that I haven't touched in a while, and I'm like, oh, I gotta get back working on that. That is that one. Another bag by Wendy. My friend Linda gifted this to me when we went to Stitch West last October. So it's got the acorns, and then the fun back has the matching grime guard, and then the, oh, I've got my flosses in there. Little floss catcher. I don't remember what she calls these. I don't remember. And then just a cute little notions bag. Everything matches, matchy. Oh, there's one other thing in here too. This is her floss holder, and I don't know what she calls these either, so just matching. So those are the colors in this one that I'm doing, which is Bliss to Me, and I know I picked this up at Stitch West last October. So Bliss to Me by the Pedal Pusher. And I don't have a card on this one. So this is on a, does it have in here? It's a mushroom fabric flare fabric. And it's a 32 count. And this is where I'm at on that. That one was stitching up quite fast too. I got lots of threads hanging in the back that I left off. But I don't know if you can see some of the modeling in it. But that's where I'm at on that one. My autumn stitching, I probably won't pull this back out until probably September. And work on that. Everything tucked back away. And then just a fun little, I think I had Cheryl from Tranquil Stitching made this bag for me. I sent her some fabric. It's got the pretty inside on that. This one is Lady with Fan. So it's by Design Works. So just one of those kits you can pick up at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Joann's, what have you. I don't remember where I got that, maybe Joann's. But this is where I'm at on this one. And I changed up the color of the fan, so I'm not doing it black. I'm doing it purple. Does that shock anybody? Can you see purple? And this is where I'm at right now on her. So it's just a 20, what did I say, 28 count. Oh, 28 count even weave, just white. And that's where I'm at on her. So the fan is all, well, no, it's not almost done. I got the bottom half of it to do down here. But that one's coming along nicely too. somewhere in here is where she'll go. I don't know where. I'm gonna rearrange some things on the walls to make room for some of the purpley projects that I'm working on, so it'll all match in here. That is that one. We're whittling down. We're getting through them. Having this many used to stress me out quite a bit. It's not as bad, but I have too many and I got to bring them back under control. So this is another bag by Wendy. So it's got the barnwood fabric on the back. Grab everything out, and then just the pretty fall fabric on there. Got strings everywhere. So this one is Autumn in My Garden by Mirabilia, and I'm doing, so it's this one. And the only change I made on this is her hair. I'm doing that in Current by, it's either Classic Colorworks or Gentle Arts. So this is on 32 count natural linen by Weichelt, and I'm using all the DMC outside of, which is all in a pile right here. Natural linen by Weichelt. I said that, okay. Started this September 4th of 2022, and that's where I'm at on her. So her hair, I'm doing again in the current color because it kind of matches my hair. That's just kind of my go-to color for hair and ladies. But that's where she's at. I think I'm going to be pulling her out in June, even though it's July. Even though it's a fall one, I'm kind of deeming July my Miras. So this one other one I'm going to show in here, I'm going to be starting Lady of the Flag. I have one on loan to me from a friend, so I have that. My working copy. And so hers I have put away in safekeeping so I don't lose it or damage it in any way. So that's kind of under lock and key. But anyway, so that's gonna be for July. So that's just kind of some plans that I'm gonna be doing for the month of July. So maybe working on those for their the weeks in July. I can't think. So this one is in another fall bag. So just the pretty fall fabric. And I don't remember, it might be another one from Sherl, I think. Just a pretty fall. This one I picked up off the freebie table from StitchCon last year. After seeing the finished one on the brag table, Vina, she's on Instagram. I met her. She's from Iceland. So I saw hers and I'm like, oh, that's really pretty. I want to do this. So, and then I knew that I saw it on the freebie table first. I'm like, yeah, no. Then I saw it on the brag table and I went back and I'm like, oh, please let me find it. And I found it. So it's Giving Thanks, and it's from a Leisure Arts. That's in there. I am not going to stitch the wall backing on it, so I'm just doing her. And I'm doing it on a 32 count Jobelin lamb's wool. And so Vina Parker. And started this October 15th of 2022. And this is where I'm at on her right now. So she's getting there. I just thought it was really pretty. So that is her. So those are all the ones that have been sitting for a while. All of these I've randomly touched in the last couple of weeks. We'll start with this one because it's my biggie. And I'm not gonna pull everything out of the bag because I have everything in there, but it's a patriotic one, so it's just got fun patriotic fabric in there, but I have all my stuff in there, and that's just too much to pull out. But this is from Twin Peak Primitives, and it's Founding of America. And it's another biggie. This one, I worked on all last year, and I did it the majority of the year with the Michigan Cross Stitch group that I'm in. Harmony does a traveling the U.S. capitals each month, so she picks a capital from the States, and however many miles from your house to the capital is how many stitches you do in that month. So I worked on this one a lot of last year, and I'm doing it every month this year, and usually it's my Sunday stitch, so I'll work on this on Sunday. Luckily this month we went to Frankfort, Kentucky, I think, and it wasn't that many miles, which is good because I've got these last 2 Sundays, I don't have any time to stitch because tomorrow's Father's Day, or today when you're seeing it, and then next week I have a bridal shower to go to. So my Sunday stitch, and I do it for the traveling of the capitals. And this is wrinkled. I ironed it once when I moved the Q-snap, but it's back in the Q-snap, but it's not right now. I took it out. So it's wrinkled on the side. Nothing I can do about that. But that's how much I have got done on it right now. So we've got Georgian Betsy there. Oh, this is really wrinkled right there. But I'm working, this is what I just put in right now, was just below her neckline down is how many I got in for this month on there. That star was fun to do. This one was fun to stitch. That's really pretty. I like that. And I love the border. I love the detail on that. But that's where I'm at. And I just got my fun little needle minder in there, which usually I have that one on my Lincoln Ziegel. I have to rotate my needle minders. Make sure it's my needle on that one. So yes. On this, I am making a change. I don't like putting alphabets on my stitches. Just a weird hang up I have. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, because I thought about just leaving out the bottom banner and then moving up, but I think I'm going to, I got to figure out the counting of the side of the border. So I got to figure that out, but I'm not there yet. So I got a ways to go. But yeah, I won't have that in there. So that's a thick one. Then I'm just going to put it over here because I need to put that one back in the Q-snap. And then this one is in another bag by Wendy. So it's got the fun fabric on the back, and then this one's on the front. She's cool. This is my other Mira. This is the Raven Queen. And I'm not doing the background in here. I bought fabric at Stitchery Express last October when I was at Stitch West, after seeing this, the model stitch that they had there. So this is on a fabric flare, and it is 32 count even weave, and it is Haunted House Moon. So let's see, pull out there so you can see the fabric. So it's just going to be her in there, but so I have all that, all the blank spaces that you're seeing in there. I've got the beading to do, and that'll be all at the end. So the beading up at the top, her necklace, and then in through her dress. But that's where I'm at on her. She is so pretty. And then now that I'm getting down into the darker parts down there, it's harder to see the black. So I had to rip out some stuff there. So then she kind of technically went into a timeout for a bit, but she'll be coming back out in July. But it's so cool. I love it. That is that, Mira. And she's got to go back on her Q-snap, but I'm not going to worry about that until July. So put her down there. This one is another bag by Wendy. This one I just started just recently. One of my May starts. This is the inside of the bag. So pretty. Oh, there's my current floss. So it's Gentle Arts. So that's the hair color that I use. Over there. So in this one, I've got My Home Sweet Home by With Thy Needle and Thread. And there's a stitch along that Missy from Two Needles Pulling Thread started. I don't remember what the sale is. If I remember, I'll run it across the screen. But this one, and I'm doing it on 36 count Ren PTP and all the called for floss. This is still in the Q-snap. And that's where I'm at on that. I have my floss up there just hanging out of the way. And my little needle minder that I was gifted by Pam, one of my Badass Girl Gang Club from StitchCon Girls that we got together. So we got together in March in Wisconsin, and she gave that to us. But anyways, that's where I'm at on her. And right over in here is going to be a little itty bitty flag, and that's 1/1. And I don't usually stitch 1/1, so that one, and I need to finish it. There's 3 rows of blue in there. But anyways, this one's really pretty. I love it. That bird is so cool. I'm not into birds usually, but that one's so pretty. That is that one. And that's all the called for floss, and that's all downstairs. I left the floss because I'm working on that. This is what I was working on today. So that's gonna stay here. We're getting to the end. All right, we've got 4 more to go through. This is just a fun little bag that I had somebody, I think I bought it on Facebook or something. I don't know, somebody had it on there. So this is, I don't have the cover picture. I do too, sort of a cover picture. Darling Buds of May, Blackbird Designs. And I don't have a card for it. I know I started it in March because I did it when I was out in Wisconsin. And I'm doing it on, it all came in the kit, all came in there. So I want to say it's a 32 count Winter Brew by R&R, I think. And that is where I'm at on that. And my cute little bunny needle minder. That's coming along nicely too. I really like that. Slowly but surely whittling down on my whips. That one goes back downstairs with me, so I'm working on that a little bit. This one in my Red, White, and Bloom bag by So Much to Love. I just started this one yesterday at work. So it is the Independence Day Roundabout by Heart and Hand. So this is my in between work calls that I'm stitching on. So I just started it. So it's just a meager start. Let me pull my thread out of the way and pull it to the back. So just a little itty bitty start. And it's on, let me get the thing, 32 count natural Belfast linen. And then the Gentle Arts threads in there. So just a little itty bitty start on that. And that I'll just work on in between phone calls, switching back and forth between that and then some knitting projects that I have going on that I'll share another time. So just kind of going back and forth between knitting and cross stitching at work. I work from home, so I have all my stuff in my office that I work on, so that goes back in the office. This was a giveaway that I won from Forbidden Fiber Co. And I have it in another one of my bags by Wendy, another gnome. I love gnomes, so she gets some fabric. I'm like, yes, please, make me a couple bags. So the fabric on this one, so it's Spring Fever. So as a little kid, I had the fabric, the pattern, the flosses, which I have all the Fiber Co flosses. Some of them I have wound up, bobbinated. Anyways, Spring Fever. So I had the pattern, the fabric, some seeds, a needle minder, a candle. Trying to think what else was in that package that went, but it was just a fun little giveaway. So this is on 25 count Lugana Waterfall. Let me get the fabrics up out of the way here. Or not the fabrics, the floss. Make sure mine is. And it's still in the Q-snap, so I don't know if you can see, you can't really tell. It's kind of just got the cloudy look to it. So all I've got done is that on the butterfly. I was at a standstill because the pattern, when it came, was missing a section of it. So I had to reach out to them and they sent me a new one. So I have that in the PDF that they sent me, and that's in the office. So I can restart it, or not restart it, but was able to go on because I'm like, wait a minute. I got to here and I'm like, okay, they're supposed to be symmetrical, but the pattern wasn't matching up. So I'm like, something ain't right. But anyways, that's where I'm at on there. Using all of the called for floss that by them. There's like 10 different. Like I said, I have a bunch of them bobbinated that I'll probably unbobbinate and put back on the floss card because I think I'm going to pass this stitch along to a friend and just give her the rest of the floss. So that is that one. And again, I work in rotating things up when I want something different to do, just to keep workday going a little smoother. So that's a workday project as well. And then the last one. This one, and it's got all of this floss in it, and that's just for this project. So it's a Stony Creek one. Oh Holy Night Nativity. And I saw it, there's a model stitched at my LNS Country Needleworks in Jenison that's up on the wall, and I'm like, okay, I have to stitch that. It's going to take me a while. I was stitching this the 24th and 25th of each month, so like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day type stitches, but I haven't done it in the last couple months just because I was working on all those patriotic stitches in May that kind of trickled into June. And I have it in my Christmas bag by Wendy with the little gnomes on it. She's got one of her little floss buddies or floss biddies or whatever she calls them. I don't remember what she calls them. So it's on the fabric. I'm using Atomic Ranch Coat of Doves, 24 count, 32 count Lugana, and then all the DMC and Mill Hill beads. And this is where I'm at on it. So it's getting there. And I love the fabric just gives it that night sky look, early dusk night sky in there, but that's where I'm at on that one. This one will take me a while too. Started that December 17th of 2022. And that is all of my whips. And the last little bit that I'm going to share is just some haul of some fabric that I got from Farmhouse Flossies and such. She had dyed some fabric over the last couple of weeks, and Wednesday had on her Facebook page, went live with it. So not live with it, but they went into the albums for sale. And I made sure it was there because there was a couple of colors that she was showing that I had to have. Now, this one is a 20 count Aida. I've switched over to Even Weave and Lugana, some linen, but I love this, just the colorway that she did. So this, she calls it Daydreamer. Oh no, this is Even Weave. Why did I think it was Aida? It looks like Aida. Yeah, this looks like Aida. Yeah, this is Aida, 20 count Aida. But anyway, so this is her fabric. And I don't know what I'm going to do it on, but it was just so pretty. And it's more purpley in real life as opposed to what. No, it's not gonna. That's more true to color, but just so pretty. I got that one, and it just came in the mail today. So she had it on, she was heading out for vacation, and when she sent out the invoices, she said, if you get it all to me, she says, if you pay your invoices right away, I will have it in the mail and you will have it. And she was not whistling this Dixie. It got here fast. I loved it. Love it, love it, love it. As opposed to some other things that I'm still waiting on that I doubt I'll ever get. This is just a small piece. So it's a 10 by 18. Even Weave, 28 count, and it's the blues. So that's going to be fun for some littles to do. And this is a 25 count Even Weave, and it's lilacs. So pretty. See the purples and the greens. So pretty. Love it. And she only had just like one of each of the ones that she posted in her albums, unless specified of a color, but usually just one. And so we had to be quick to get them, and grabbed what I wanted right away, and I was kept refreshing until I got what I wanted. And then this is the first one that she had posted. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make sure I get that. And it's a 28 count Even Weave Razzleberry. So pretty. Kind of goes with my shirt. Isn't that pretty? Love it. I have a bunch of her, not a bunch, starting to get a bunch of her floss, because I love that. I did let's see if I can find it, just one that I'm going to share of my finishes, but her floss, I did the Jan Hicks Bloom, the freebie that she had, and this is all Farmhouse Flossie's floss. I just did the conversion on that. I love, this was a antique Christmas, antique Santa, can't remember, but so pretty on that. But she's gonna start a floss club soon, so get in on that. But that is everything I have. So just a little bit of haul and then all of my whips. I'm hoping to be back on a regular basis, maybe every 2 weeks, 2 weeks to every month. Haven't decided what I'm really gonna do for sure. Slowly getting back here into my channel. But if you watched this far, thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed everything. Hopefully something caught your eye and you wanted to work on a new project. But I'm gonna go sit down and relax the rest of the evening and work some more on this one and get ready for Father's Day. That you'll be, when you're watching this, will be Father's Day. Anyways, I'm gonna head off here, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Remember to live a little, laugh a lot, and love always. Bye, guys.